things changed. Next week we meet twice over at Timothy Christian, Monday and Wednesday. Now, this is a lot bigger this year. We got a lot more people. And I don't know if you remember, those of you who were here last year, some of those track days were a little, drag, watch out, etc., etc. So to alleviate some of the congestion that's going to be on the track, I'll post it over here. I'll send an email. I'm saying it right now. I'll have all the counselors remind everybody when they check out. Don't forget. So if you are in, and there's a couple fourths, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. On Monday, you're going to start at the usual time we would start over at Timothy. Now when we start over at Timothy, we start at 7 a.m., not 8. So a little bit earlier. 7 a.m. at Timothy on Monday. If you're in 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade, 7:45. So you get a little bit more sleep in. 7:45. You'll come in, we'll check you in, we'll teach everybody the ropes on Monday. If you've got the track, we've got a lot of space for that. Then you'll get your workout. It'll be abbreviated because we have to be off the track at 9:15. Grade school, 7 a.m. High school, 7:45 over at Timothy. The best way to do this is to go past the school when you're on the street that's on. Which street is that? Prospect. So Butterfield and Prospect. For those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, just hang in there. Those of you that are going to drive or you know the area, go all the way past on Prospect. So if you're coming from Butterfield, turn left onto Prospect, or if you're coming the other way, you're going to turn right. Go all the way past the school, and then there's an entrance in the back where the baseball field is. Go all the way to there, and then we'll walk from there over to the track. I'll send a note on that to your parents.
There's no water there? Oh, good. Okay, sorry.
Since there is no water over at Timothy Christian, make sure you bring water. Make sure you bring water. Is there a place to put your bike? Yes, we've got a place for a bike. And it won't be anywhere near the street, so we don't even really have to worry about somebody trying to take it. So we're in good shape. Today is Friday, and a couple things happen on Friday. One is we're going to start off with a partner run. At least today we're going to do that. We might switch it to Thursday next week. But for today we got a partner run. The way it's going to work is there are cones set up over here. If you're in 5th, 6th grade, you're going to line up on that first cone. On my left right now, and as you turn around, it'll be on your left as well. 5th, 6th grade are going to be there. Then right next door, 8th grade. 5th, 6th, 8th grade. Then we move to the next pair. It's going to be 7th grade, and then 11th and 12th grade. So many 7th graders we've got marching through 2th grade. And then over here will be 9th grade and 10th grade. Now, what's the objective of this run? What am I supposed to do? Give me a shot. Awesome! You are not supposed to run fast. That is objective 1. But my real objective with this right here is that you get to know somebody else. So, if you are paired up with somebody, and this happened to a couple people that I know of, you're in 5th, 6th grade, and now you're with an 8th grader. But the 8th grader's maybe a better runner. Then the 8th grader said, okay, we started together, and then by the time they got to this pine tree, see ya! And then they left that person to run all by themselves. And they were sad and depressed. And they weren't happy. And they started to feel less healthy, and they weren't feeling terrific either. It's an easy run. You might be way better, talent-wise, than the person that you're running with, because you're older, or whatever reason. The goal of this is that you spend some time talking to that person. You are to engage in what is called the art of conversation. If you ever make your way to high school, and you are fortunate, because that's Well, if you're fortunate enough to be in my classroom, you will hear an extended vignette, educational in nature, about the art of conversation, how important that is. You're going to get a little practice. So you got to ask questions. What's your name is the first one. Nobody should finish this run and go, I'm not sure who I ran with. I think his name was David. Oh no, maybe it was Tommy. No, maybe it was Sue. First thing you got to do is you got to introduce each other. Hey, I'm. All right. What school do you go to? Oh, I see that you're wearing Oregon or the Hawkeye. You like Iowa? Find things and figure out things to talk about. I like your shoes. Yeah, me too. Except they give me blisters. Oh. Hey, I got a great remedy for blisters. All you have to do it. Maybe you do. I don't know. The art of conversation. This is not the art of conversation. Someone asks you a question, you say, yes. They ask you another question, you go, no. They ask you a third question, you say, more. Brutal, brutal. So I want you to talk on this run. Questions on that? All right, today is long run day. I want to make sure I explain the purpose of long run. The purpose of long run is to run. Yes! Hey, if I sprint, I'm not going to go very far. I'll get there quickly, but then I'm done. I want you to finish this run today because, you know what? I've had enough of running. Not because I'm exhausted. Oh, I can't wait. Where's run? Is it over? What? No, it should be gosh, I'm just tired of running. Let's do something else for a while. I work with some kids up in Lake Forest. Yesterday we had our first long run. Terrible. Kids are by the end of it. I can tell you, but it doesn't mean you know it. Sometimes you have to just experience it. I'm going to tell you, I'd rather have you run slow and be able to go longer, further, than to run faster, but not go as far. That's the goal of today's run. Especially you grade school kids. You get some chances to sprint. Today is not that time. How do I know if I'm running too hard? Does my body tell me? Yeah, it does. It does. When your breathing starts to get out of control and away from you, and everybody can hear you breathing, now you're starting to run too hard for a long run. Other kinds of run, different. But for a long run, if you can't talk to people, hi, I was looking at your shirt, and I saw, and it says, Shamrock, Apple, and did you run in that race? You are running too fast. You're running too fast. Now, it also says long run to Jesus. It does not say long walk. He said I shouldn't be breathing heavy, so I don't breathe heavy when I walk. You gotta just keep moving. You gotta keep moving. Questions? All right, where do we meet on Monday? Track, Timothy Christian. If I am in 10th grade, what time should I be there? 7:45. If I'm in 5th grade, what time should I be there? 7. Thank you. Question right here.
I just wanted to make a really quick announcement about photos.
Yes.
If you are going to be in 4th through 9th grade next school year, make sure that after you check out or before you check out, you see either Kayla or myself if you have not yet gotten your picture holding up that whiteboard. So if you're going to be in 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, or 9th next year, before you leave today, all of you guys should have already gotten your photos. So if you haven't done that yet, make sure you come see us. 10th through 12th, we'll get you guys next week.
Any other questions? Details I might have forgotten.
You haven't got your t-shirt yet? We'll be handing out t-shirts after band inside 10 or 20.
How many have not gotten your shirt yet? I'll take care of that today. I want you to wear that with pride. All right, if you are in 5th, 6th, or 8th grade, you're heading over to those